G'day and welcome to the studio. And today I have Justin with me. I have Justin with me, and he's going to give us a exciting announcement in a minute. But I just wanted to mention that we've been having a few stories as well as some advertising and stuff on this. So if you tuned in earlier this week, you would have seen the story with Brian, who wrote the book that became a movie, and that was really interesting. I really I got a lot more out of that than I actually thought I would. I knew the story roughly, but talking to him, it was amazing to actually share that story, and I really enjoyed that. Tomorrow night, I've got a amazing young girl from Appin in New South Wales on the line with me tomorrow, and her name is Mackenzie. And she's just, wait till you hear her story. And like I said, you have to just remember when I'm talking to her tomorrow that she is 17 years old. So that one is going to be amazing. Now, the plan is, Justin, isn't it, to do these, maybe not on the weekend. I'm thinking I might have a day off, and 5:30 Sunday I'm at church. So Sunday definitely off. But if anyone does have a story that they want to share with me, I've got a couple of vacancies next week. So pop us a message and let us know that you're prepared to come on screen and be, I don't grill you, it's okay. I keep it nice and easy and try not to make it too scary. What is it? Thing for you. So, experience. That's the word. Thank you. So that,
you know what'd be great is if, and I'm putting them on the spot here, but if we could get Bill Sowry and Terry James in the studio and have a chat with them about how all the ideas merged, I think that'd be fantastic.
Righto, Justin, I'm going to give you that job to chase them up, because we can actually have 4 people. Well, we can have up to 6. We had 4 the other day, and that was interesting. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that one up to you. Now, the last was it last night? No, the night before. The night before we spoke of the choir mashup. So I will just quickly throw this one in now. We did talk about the choir mashup during the week, and the deadline was today. Well, we've now been given till Sunday. So that if you're not sure, go in, find the whole chat with OJ about that one, and get your video happening. All this, you just register on the Aussie Youth Choir website, and you can be part of that choir mashup, and that looks heaps exciting. I've now got time to actually do that with my daughter, so she's pretty excited because we'd run out of time for today's deadline. So that one is happening. But we have an even bigger announcement, don't we, Jay?
We do. Just on the choir, I actually recorded my own destruction of Waltzing Matilda last night. And about 30 seconds before the end of the song, my bloody mobile rang. So I'll have to do it again. I probably won't appear there because I can't carry a tune in a bucket. But,
I can always press the silent button.
put somebody else's voice over my.
Now, just through my distraction, my pen away. One of the biggest or the most asked questions currently is what's happening with the app.
Well,
shall I press the button?
I'm very happy to tell you that the app is going to be released for this weekend. It's actually going to go on the App Store tonight, but it does take a day or two for it to publish to the App Store. So as soon as it's actually there, we will make a lot of noise on the page, but it will be updated and uploaded tonight. We're about to show you a little sort of fast-forwarded video of some of the features that you can expect to see in that app. There have been a couple of minor changes just in the most latest release, but they're not critical to the video you're about to watch. So if you want to throw that up, we can let a look-see.
Okay, let's have a look at the app.
While also making sure they flag content and misgivings made by people in the.
Okay, now you can talk and tell us what we're seeing, Jay.
Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of radio there in the beginning. So you would have seen the map, select your location. So you can select Australia, New Zealand, or some other part of the world. This is a big, long list of postcodes for both of those two main countries, but you can use the search function at the top there and just type in my case, 3350. Here is where you can select your preferred flag.
So when we met, do step in.
And there we go.
Aren't we back on that slippery slope to Leeds event?
That's right.
So
Okay,
as I said, is it the last one? This is the area where you'll be able to take a photograph. Ash recorded the video here for us. It's just a photo of her foot or something by the looks. And after you save that, it will put a frame across it. And then you can share it to any of those social media platforms, or you can send it to yourself in an email.
One example that some people have pointed to is a series.
It's talking again. So yeah, all of those social media platforms are covered. The basic three, your Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And then there's the standard share button that will enable you to send it via a text message or email or any of those other functions or platforms that you're used to seeing.
Excellent. That means so that'll be announced or not announced. We've now announced it. The app's happening, but we will there'll be like something on the Facebook group once it is live on the App Store.
Absolutely. There'll be a lot of noise made. So the App Store generally is pretty fast for an upload on Android. iPhone, however, can be really a finicky beast. So we're doing everything we can to get it published to the Apple Store or iTunes or whatever the latest name of that is. I'm an Android user, so I'm not sure. Sorry. But just in case something goes wrong, we're having a backup plan of a mobile-friendly website that will provide exactly the same functionality.
Excellent. And the postcodes, are they people that have pinned onto the map, or is this working in conjunction with that?
What I actually did was I bought the full postcode list from Australia Post, something that's available on their website. So every single postcode in Australia is in that list. That's why I suggest you use the search function at the top, or you'll be scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. So just press the little magnifying glass at the top there, type in your postcode, and it will go straight to your location. Same for New Zealand.
And we saw the candle at the beginning as well. So that'll be, if we don't have real physical candles, we can have the virtual candle.
That is correct. Slight modification in the actual app versus what you saw on the video there is, and I can demonstrate it, but it doesn't tend to come up all that well on camera. So give me one moment. You'll see.
You'll just have to angle it. That's it. Yep.
See?
Yep.
That there is no candle lit there at the moment. And there is a message that actually isn't really visible.
Yeah, I can't see the message, but
the message there, it disappeared. It's a countdown message. So it's a countdown to when the full service commences. All of those buttons and the messages will fade away when your screen is inactive for a few seconds, but it's a countdown there. So at the moment it says, the full dawn service will commence in 8 days, 12 hours, 33 minutes and 55 seconds. That's the 5:30 in the morning full service commencement, at which time that candle will come to life. It will light up to mark the beginning of the service.
And where do we hear the service?
Straight through there. It's all hooked into the local ABC broadcast for every state in Australia, and for New Zealand for the Radio National or Radio New Zealand. One time zone in New Zealand, so that made it a bit easier. So if you're in South Australia, it will be 5:30 South Australian time or Western Australian time. On the East Coast, it will be a live broadcast. At 5 minutes to 6, a message will come up there saying, get in your driveway. Well, it's a little more polite than that, but it reminds you to move outside if you're not already there. And at 6 o'clock, assuming everything works exactly to schedule and one of the speakers in Canberra doesn't go a bit long, at 6 o'clock we'll hear the recitation of the Ode, the last post, the minute of silence, reveille, and the national anthem of either Australia or New Zealand. Outside of those two countries, this is a little gem, a little Easter egg that I don't think even the admin team know about because it was only implemented last night. Outside of Australia or New Zealand, there is an embedded audio file which will read the Ode, play the bugle song, bugle tunes that I mentioned, and the minute of silence. It won't be a full service, but that will automatically play at 6 a.m. in whatever time zone you are in the world on the 25th of April.
Wow. So really, I could put my suburb in and listen to it at 5:30 through till 6, but then I could actually put in like my friend's postcode in Western Australia and hear it all again an hour later.
Correct. If you wanted to get up super early, you could tell the app that you're in New Zealand and listen to New Zealand.
Don't get too carried away.
3:30 in the morning. So
yeah, no. I do remember getting up at sort of 4 and getting up to the local cenotaph at Woonona when I was a cadet with St John's Ambulance. We used to march every year up there. So I do remember getting up at 4 o'clock to go to my dawn service. So actually, and then I lived on a farm. My driveway was 2.5 kilometre and a half long, but I now live in suburbia and my driveway's out the front. So I'm good. I'll be up at like 5:25.
Can you imagine how many like milk bottle lanterns or Coke bottle copies you have to make to line that driveway?
I know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I would have just, I'm going to suggest that most farmers just hang out, like walk out the front. Don't worry about going all the way out the driveway. Just go out the front. We'll be fine. And
or go out the night before and take a blanket.
Well, I have seen that there are people camping out the night before. So there's a few, people are doing it because, we're in ISO and they're a bit over just being at home all the time. And so it's nice change for the kids. I've seen tents on trampolines and all sorts of things. And there is a group that are doing it for a cause. So there are quite a few different reasons that you could camp out on the 24th. For me, 24th is my mum's birthday, so I will just wish my mum happy birthday, and she gets the day off the next day, as usual. Nice. She's always done, yeah. So
with that partnership that we have with Music for Mateship, the app is going to be a really good link for them, because the buglers all around the country, or brass players, I should say, all around the country, and other musicians will be able to play in synchronization with that national service. So we won't have different players at different times.
They'll just play.
Yeah.
I have heard a few people sort of go, oh, my son's 14 or my daughter's, 12, and I've seen them playing their flute and their violins and everything, and a few of them are a little bit worried about their neighbours. But I did notice on the group today that there is now a little poster that you can print it off. You can print 4 per page, and it's black and white, so it's not going to use all your ink. Just print that off and pop it in the letterboxes and let your neighbours know that you're doing it. And that way, you know, really, it's Anzac Day. I think it's a bit like, you know, when Santa comes around in the back of the ute, that nobody's going to complain for once a year, really.
No, right. So, that's right. I mean, the people that fought in our wars are the reason that you can sleep in any other day anyway. They fought for our freedom and the freedom to choose what time you get out of bed. So it's not a big ask of anyone to get up early in this one day.
Well and truly. Now, last night we spoke about the photo comp, so that's still happening. So don't forget to take your photo with a piece of paper. I haven't got mine here. Wait 2 seconds.
Is that it?
This is what you need.
A piece of paper everywhere.
It says Anzac Day 2020, and take your photo. That's it. That's all you need to do. And it can be your photo. It can be craft. It can be the wreath you've made. It can be the poppies. It can be any of those things, but it's got to have this on it. I actually told the guys in Appin today, they've done some amazing stuff in their suburbs. So I said, you need to go and take a photo with this on it. So I'm looking forward to seeing those photos come in, because they've done some amazing tributes out there, set up around the garden in near the traffic lights, and they've done some really beautiful things to honour the Anzacs in preparation for Anzac Day. So that's the photo comp. It is that hard, okay? Don't forget to do that one. The tattoo comp is still going ahead. We put up all the pictures last night for that. I don't think I've put that on the Facebook group yet. I know the tattoo comp's there, but I'll put that compilation of tats up tonight as well, so that people can actually look at all the photos. So that's happening. And then we've got some affiliates. Now, tell us about the affiliates, Justin, because I know you've worked on all of on getting those deals happening. So what's the affiliates do?
Well, really, my part's been fairly small. I've just sent them an email asking for some key information, like what the product is, how to get in touch with them. Anita's actually done all of the hard yards in creating those wonderful posters. We have, I think it's 8 or 9 now. I've lost track. But every single one of those affiliates are selling a product such as candles, wreath kits, flags, clothing, and they're all donating to Soldier On, who are the benefactor, our chosen partner in this endeavour. So Soldier On specialise in providing support for veterans and their families, particularly in the areas of wellbeing. PTSD is something that affects a lot of veterans, and contemporary veterans don't really get the same access to some of the longer serving services that are out there. So Soldier On cater to a very niche part of that market, unfortunately a growing and large part of that market in the supports of PTSD. So every single one of the people that you've seen us pop through in these posters are donating to Soldier On, either a percentage or a flat rate from every sale. And I know that we say we don't allow selling on the page. That what we mean there is that we don't want this to be a buy, swap, sell page. We don't allow just anybody to pop it through. There must be a donation to Soldier On, and it must be done in collaboration with us. Yeah.
I've noticed that I was going, gotta love it. Long day again. I did have a thought on that whilst that was happening, and it's gone. So no drama at all. But anyway, we're all good to go.
I've been doing that all day.
And I will write it down for tomorrow. But we do have all those beautiful. I've remembered. Okay, yep. You don't deal with us. Okay, don't contact admin about how you buy your candle or how you buy your flag. Okay, go to the individual businesses that are supporting Soldier On. That was what I was thinking. And it is very important that you know that, because we've got well, I haven't even looked up the stats, but I know that since we spoke last week and we'd hit like 195,000 members, today we hit 212,000 members, and something like, I don't know, 2 million posts have come through our thing. So, yeah, some astronomical amount. So we're not going to answer, how do I buy a flag? Where do I buy a flag? You've seen the links. These are the links. Go straight to these guys, and you will be able to get your candles, your flags, your wreath, your light up plaque. Go direct to the suppliers that we've sanctioned that are supporting Soldier On.
That's right. We don't have a lot of information on the product range. Excuse me, a bit of vocal strain. We don't have a lot of detail on the product range. So if you ask us any questions, we're only going to point you there anyway, and that's going to slow you down. We're so busy, it can take us a half an hour or more to respond to a message.
Yep. So, no, there's some amazing offers there. I will put this video and the Tattoo Comp one on the group this evening, and actually I'll put them in the feed of this conversation. Actually, I didn't even think to look to see if we've got any comments. Good effort. Let's see if we've got any questions. I
haven't got my glasses on because they reflect the screen. So I know there's questions there, but they're just a blur.
Okay, we've had a few people. Gold Coast are watching. Welcome all. Oops, I've put a message up there. Oh, there you go. Oh, I like this person already. Loving these live feeds. Thank you, Trev. We're doing our best, and we're getting better every time we try them. And here's another good one as well. Good on you guys. So Catherine, Northern Territory are watching. Trev's excited about the app. That's cool. Oh, there's Anita. She's another one of our admins. So Anita's watching. She's all, well, we're all excited about the app. So that's cool.
Anita, you better be on that sofa by now, relaxing. You better be, or you're in big trouble.
Okay, what have we got? I can't see any questions there. Ahoy there. Oh, there you go. Somebody's asked us how we're going, but it's our own team. They're cheeky. They definitely are cheeky. Okay.
We are all tired, but we are all still loving what we're doing. So we're running off adrenaline and caffeine at the moment.
Okay.
Honestly, I can't say enough. It's been a real privilege to do this.
Another of our admins says that the humidity is getting to them. So I've got to say that's nobody that lives in my state, because it's cold today. The sun was gone. We were in the shade today. So I'm going to guess this is one of our Queensland admins that's put this one, because you're in Victoria, aren't you, Justin?
I'm in Ballarat, and I have a saying that Ballarat is the second coldest place on Earth.
I live on the
fringe of Earth is my ex-wife's heart.
Yeah, I'm on the fringe of the Southern Highlands, and that's it. And it's always 2 degrees colder than anywhere else. So it's all good. I don't know where this place is, but we've got another place following us as well. So that's awesome. We've got quite a few watching. Oh, wait, this one's exciting. There we go. We've got some from New Zealand watching as well. So thank you very much for coming along and watching us again. So recap, we have the photo comp. Okay, don't forget your photos. The vote for the video, vote for the tattoo comp, and the app is coming out. And I need 2 or 3 interesting stories to go live with next week. So contact us via the page and give us your ideas, and we will contact a couple of people about some live feeds and get a few more of the stories out there. Tomorrow night we're talking to Mackenzie, so join us for that one. Okay, anything else you need to say? Because I may just play that video again, because it kind of gets us, doesn't it?
It does. And you look, I never get tired of thanking everybody. Thank you to the team, especially. You are working so hard and not complaining at all when I put a lot of pressure on you. Thank you. You might be complaining to each other, but you're not complaining to me. So thank you very much for your dedication. Thank you to all the members. And the estimated reach of this campaign, although there's 212,000 on the group, and that's a heck of an achievement, the estimated world reach for all of you out there is 30 million people. So there is going to be people in more than 100 different countries observing Anzac Day with us this year, and I think that's phenomenal. I think that's an amazing achievement, and it's all thanks to you. I just created a team of run it, and you get everyone getting behind it has just made it go viral. It's spreading faster than COVID-19.
Yeah, well, we can see those stats in the back office of Facebook, but we can't. And it's only the people that click follow that we can count as such. But every time we've looked at how many have clicked following, there is a lot more. The reach has been a lot bigger than that. So that's heaps exciting. Now, hopefully we've finished before 6 o'clock today. I can't see a clock. 3 minutes to go. Okay, now I'm going
to play that video then, Tia.
Well, I will play the video, but at 6 o'clock you have to go to OJ's Daily Grind, because she's going to be chatting a little bit about the Anzacs today as well. So, and OJ's the one in charge of the choir mashup. So when you finish watching this, jump on over to the Daily Grind and have a chat with OJ. Right,
stay tuned because there's a lot more news to come. There's things we haven't even snuck a little peek at yet. So stay tuned.
Righto, thanks, Justin.